ya enen ummatore jiha Taraba Allah feesinan e riskuji kaaƴe zinari ha jiha Taraba e ma nokkuje jamatirle feere to seyni non may ɗon yide e gannuɗi feere ha yaake wasuki man nden ɓurna fu ummatore ɗon wasa gasɗe logguɗe masin ɗon julkitanen yaake fiji nokkuje meɗen non man ɗon waddanen ɓillaji feere ha yaake fiji ngendam meɗen yewki wasakaji zinari ɗon foɗana ɓikkon meɗen sende hukki jangirle ha yaake ngendam maɓɓe non man ɗon waɗe ngam silanki keɓal jawngal ha ngendam ɓi adama to mettuɗum nder majum ni waɗuki non man hokkan keɓal seyni wattan magal ɗon sawi e gannuɗi e ma torraji wasmirru feere ko handani en kam en naftoro be diɗaɗi e ma wasuki kaƴe zinari herno handi ngam wattam ngendam meɗen e ma labbaje meɗen hawtade be gure meɗen nden non man wallitan keron ha ɓamtuki saman fiji risku meɗen wo'itinki jangirle meɗen e ma ɓamtuki saman galluje e labbaje ngam man wodi bote en anda wasuki kaƴe zinari nano handi ɗon foɗana en feccaki leddi e ma bayli ɗum soyde jahol yeso lesdi non man haɗa en ndiyam jareteɗam boɗɗam e wadda bonabonalu saka ummatore to ha ɗiɗo tokkitanama en bonniyake ngendam meɗen no wattam meɗen janggo latoto ya enen ɓiɓɓe jiha Taraba ngam man latani en dole en paddo yake fiji risku meɗen e ma jiha meɗen fu no foti en daro en gokka faddode faaki gese meɗen mayeji meɗen pattule meɗen e ma lesdi meɗen fu no foti ɗo ɗum andinore on iga ko manda hukuma hakkilanta fiji wasuki kaƴe zinari SP Emmanuel Jamu.
This is the broadcast of News Hour on SOMTV, coming to you live from Jalingo. Follow the Pulse of the Nation on Facebook at SOMTV and watch the live stream on YouTube at SOMTV Live. This is Zainab Salih Sambo. Let's begin with major headlines. NNPPC chieftain Buba Galadima condemns northern school closures over insecurity, urging government to secure schools with modern methods. Japan and WHO donate $500,000 intervention to strengthen Nigeria's cholera response, including supplies, training, and readiness workshops for early detection and rapid response. ASUNEC to meet Wednesday after FG renegotiation talks, deciding next steps as union threatens strike. NLC pledges support if government fails. Now the news in full. NNPC chieftain Buba Galadima has condemned the closure of schools in northern states over rising insecurity, describing it as a shameful failure of government. Speaking on Arise TV, he said authorities have abandoned their duty to protect citizens and must secure schools rather than shut them down. He faulted reliance on force over intelligence, alleging ignored warnings before recent attacks, and urged urgent adoption of technology and modern security methods. In a related development, presidential aide Bayo Onanuga says security agencies know the identities and locations of bandits behind recent mass abductions, but cannot bomb their enclaves due to civilians being held as shields. Speaking on Arise TV, he warned that airstrikes risk deadly collateral damage, recalling past errors in Borno. He also said unclear student records and lack of cooperation from school authorities complicate rescue efforts, adding that redeploying officers from BIP duty will boost frontline security. Japan and the WHO has donated a $500,000 intervention package to strengthen Nigeria's cholera response. The support includes commodities, equipment, surveillance tools, and training. With $104,900 951 worth of life-saving supplies handed to the NCDC in Abuja. WHO officials said the aid will boost early detection and rapid response in high-risk areas. While Japan noted the funding also covers diagnostic kits, radiation materials, and nationwide readiness workshops to enhance community resilience. ASU's National Executive Council will meet Wednesday to decide its next step after the federal government's renegotiation team reconvened talks to avert strike. The two-day meeting with the Ayale Ahmed-led committee ends Tuesday, after ASU's one-month ultimatum expired at the weekend. While the union insists key demands remain unmet, the Education Minister maintains most issues have been resolved. The Nigeria Labour Congress has vowed to back ASU if government fails to act. The Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Idi Abbas, has warned personnel in the Niger Delta against aiding oil thieves, insisting the Navy will not tolerate collusion or indiscipline. During his first familiarization visit to NNS Delta in Warri, he urged officers to uphold professionalism and protect the nation's oil assets. Abbas assured personnel that welfare and accommodation challenges will be addressed, stressing community intelligence and disciplined service as key to secure maritime operations. Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun announced plans to register all foreign nationals and non-indigenous to curb insecurity, following recent arrests of undocumented foreigners. Speaking after a security meeting with top agencies, he warned traditional rulers against allocating land to strangers and vowed to dismantle criminal settlements. Abiodun stressed collaboration with law enforcement, border security, and community vigilance, pledging continued government support to protect residents and maintain law and order across the state. Amidst pomp and pageantry, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar formally registered as a member of the African Democratic Congress in Adamawa State, signaling a pivotal moment in Nigeria's opposition politics ahead of the 2027 general elections. The registration, which took place on Monday, followed Atiku's weekend announcement to ADC supporters and key stakeholders, drawing attention to potential realignment within the opposition and increasing anticipation over the strategies parties may adopt in the run-up to the elections. The Nigerian Army has announced the successful candidates for the Short Service Combatant Commission, Course 49-2026. Shortlisted applicants are expected to report to the Nigerian Defense Academy, Ribadu Campus, Kaduna State, on 1st December 2025, with arrival recommended on 30th November. Candidates should present themselves at the selection board between 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. Complete details are available on the Army's recruitment website. Similarly, in an attempt to boost security of lives and properties across Nigeria, President Bola Tinubu has directed that police officers assigned to protect VIPs nationwide be withdrawn and redeployed to key policing duties. The move, announced after a security meeting with service chiefs and DSS leaderships, aims to boost police presence in communities. VIPs will now receive protection from the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The President also approved recruiting 30,000 additional police personnel and upgrading training facilities. The United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia have launched a coordinated initiative to combat visa fraud, warning that criminals are exploiting people seeking legitimate travel, study, or work opportunities. The campaign urges applicants to rely only on official channels, verify immigration advisors, and report suspicious activity. Victims risk financial loss, travel bans, and exploitation, while offenders face visa refusal, lengthy bans of up to 10 years, and potential legal action. Obi Ezekwesili, former Minister of Education and co-convener of the Bring Back Our Girls movement, has blamed Nigeria's worsening insecurity and repeated school kidnappings on systemic corruption that has weakened key institutions. Citing UNICEF and Save the Children, he noted over 1,680 students were abducted in 70 attacks from 2014 to 2022, and 816 in 22 attacks from 2023 to November 2026. Ezekwesili described the recurring kidnappings as evidence of state failure, deliberate government negligence, and a crisis of governance. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has urged the Defense Intelligence Agency to strengthen bilateral and multilateral partnerships to enhance Nigeria's intelligence framework against evolving security threats. Speaking at the Chief of Defense Intelligence Annual Conference 2025, he emphasized leveraging multi-source intelligence, interagency collaboration, and emerging technologies, including AI and data analytics. Akpabio highlighted the importance of defense attaches and state intelligence offices in providing actionable insights, stressing that innovation and cooperation are vital for anticipating and countering threats effectively. Akwa Ibom Governor Umo Eno has directed all appointees, contractors, and stakeholders to prioritize grassroots empowerment to ensure equitable development. Speaking at a Sunday service in Eket, he condemned local government chairman for coordinating recent party ward meeting and urged officials to extend government benefits to rural communities. He also promised to repair field road sections after the rainy season and to install solar-powered streetlights in Oyo and other areas to boost security and tourism. The European Union and its partners have launched initiatives to revitalize Kano's textile industry and promote women's participation in digital economy. The Women Venture Studio Digital Innovation Hub, unveiled in Kano, aims to equip women entrepreneurs with skills, networks, and market access for sustainable business and circular fashion. The project, supported by local partners and the Kano state government, seeks to combine the city's textile heritage with digital innovation to foster inclusive economic growth and empower women across the region. The National Vice President of the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, Archibong Emma Isong, said Nigeria lacks the political will to combat terrorism. Speaking after a prayer session by the Semakemek support group, he called for U.S. support in arms, technology, and intelligence sharing, describing it as divinely guided. Isong urged Christian leaders to speak with one voice, warning that the church risks losing its influence if it remains indifferent to political and security challenges. A newlywed man, Dangaske Mai Masara, was allegedly stabbed to death by his wife in Tashar Aibo, Jibia local government area, Katsina State, just days after their wedding on November 18, 2025. Neighbors reported that she attacked him while he was asleep, causing a fatal neck wound. Authorities have yet to disclose the motive or release an official statement, leaving the circumstances surrounding the shocking incident under investigation. Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Abuja has ordered President Bola Tinubu to direct the Attorney General to publish names of individuals implicated in alleged misappropriation of over 6 trillion naira meant for the Niger Delta Development Commission between 2000 and 2019. Justice Gladys Olotu also mandated the public release of the NDDC forensic audit report, a move praised by human rights groups as promoting transparency and accountability in public fund management. In security development, Bauchi State joined Katsina, Plateau, Taraba, and Adamawa in ordering immediate school closures due to rising insecurity. The directive affects all public and private institutions following recent abductions in Kebbi and Niger states. Authorities assured ongoing collaboration with security agencies, called on residents to report suspicious activities, and promised updates on academic resumption once safety is guaranteed, emphasizing the protection of children and communities. Similarly, in Borno State, suspected Boko Haram insurgents abducted 12 women in Musa District, Askira Uba local government area, and attacked Magumeri, burning homes, vehicles, and shops. Authorities confirmed no casualties. With investigations ongoing, Governor Babagana Zulum declared a statewide day of fasting and prayers, urging residents to support security agencies while seeking divine protection. Residents praised forces for repelling the attackers, highlighting the resilience of communities under persistent insurgent threat. Relatedly, gunmen abducted 8 farmers and shot another in Kebbi State's Wasagu area. Danko Wasagu local government area chairman Hussein Ali Ubena reported that security forces are pursuing assailants believed to have crossed from Zamfara. Residents warned of worsening insecurity and urged urgent government intervention, illustrating the persistent threats to rural livelihoods in northern Nigeria, despite coordinated security efforts. Continuing the violent theme, 5 police officers were killed and 2 injured in an ambush by suspected Fulani gunmen in Sabon Sara village, Darazo local government area, Bauchi State. The attack targeted tactical units managing farmer-herder conflict. Reinforcement rescued the injured while authorities pursue attackers. The Commissioner of Police commiserated with families, stressing that justice will be pursued. Similarly, another report confirmed 5 officers killed in the same ambush, with details of DSP Ahmad Muhammad and ASP Mustafa Muhammad among the deceased. In a separate security incident, gunmen believed to be rival cult members opened fire during Lagos State's annual Igunuko Masquerade Festival in Orile Gamu, killing 3 and injuring others. Panic ensued as participants fled, while one suspect reportedly escaped to Kwara State. Meanwhile, Anambra State Police debunked claims that the fire at Udoji Road, Ozubulu, was a terrorist attack, clarifying that a tanker car tricycle collision killed 1 and destroyed 6 shops, with misinformation investigations ongoing. Turning to political accountability, the Kaduna State government gave former Governor Nasir El-Rufai 1 week substantiate claims that Governor Obasani's administration paid 1 billion naira to bandits. The government dismissed the allegations as false and politically motivated. warning that failure to provide evidence or apology could trigger legal action. Similarly, the Kebbi State government rejected Senator Garba Maidoki's claims of 200 displaced communities due to banditry, noting that only 50 communities along Wasagu-Sakaba were affected, emphasizing ongoing security and development interventions. On economic initiatives, the European Union and partners launched the Women Venture Studio Digital Innovation Hub in Kano to support women-led entrepreneurship and review textile heritage. The hub provides skills, networks, and market access in digital innovation and circular fashion. Kano State Government endorsed the initiative with partners including GIZ, aiming to combine local heritage with technology, empowering women and promoting inclusive regional economic growth. Shifting to public health, Nigeria leads Africa in diphtheria cases, reporting 8,587 infections and 884 deaths between January and November 2025, affecting 240 local government areas across 30 states. Children and adolescents are most vulnerable due to low vaccination coverage. Medicine Sans Frontiers scaled up emergency response, while WHO highlighted gaps in treatment, diagnostics, and antitoxin supply, urging coordinated vaccination, strengthened clinical care, and robust health systems to curb further transmission. It's now time for a brief commercial break. Stay tuned for we'll return shortly.
As a young teenage girl, young adult, or campus lady, do you have questions in your mind that is unanswered? Or do you feel like meeting or talking to someone that will be able to answer them? I have good news for you. The Deeper Life Bible Church Jalingo Women Ministry has come up with a special program for the girl child titled The Polish Daughters. This program will be coming up on the 29th of November 2025. Time is 10 a.m. Venue is the Deeper Life Bible Church Campground, Mile 6 Bypass, Jalingo, Taraba State. Featuring talk, symposium, interactive sessions like question and answers, character stories, varieties, etc. Come expecting, go rejoicing. Be there.
Welcome back. Glad to have you still with us. Meanwhile, the federal government, via the Ayale Ahmed Renegotiation Committee, scheduled meeting on November 24th to 25th, 2025, to avert an ASU strike. Following the union's expired ultimatum, the National Executive Council will determine next steps. ASU demands include reviewing the 2009 agreement, paying outstanding salaries and allowances, and releasing the University Revitalization Fund. Education Minister Dr. Tunji Alausa confirmed government compliance and commitment to keeping students in school. Finally, in fiscal policy, Tayo Oyedele, chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms, clarified the new tax laws application to religious workers starting January 2026. Salaries of imams, pastors, choir members, and other religious employees are taxable as regular income, though institutions remain exempt unless conducting business. He emphasized that earnings below the threshold are untaxed and that the law applies neutrally, regardless of religion, gender, ethnicity, or personal beliefs. That is all for now. Follow us on Facebook at SomeTV and subscribe on YouTube at SomeTV Live for breaking news. I am Zainab Sali Sambo. Until next time, stay informed, stay vigilant, and keep watching SomeTV.
Fund my wallet sharp, send money go any bank, do all my transactions inside.
We launched SuperGo yesterday in Yola. Now available in Taraba and Adamawa, and we're covering 36 states before 2026. Download SuperGo today, Nigeria's first lifestyle app.
SuperGo, move, buy, pay, live.